Welcome back to Car Drive Next. Today, we're diving into an in-depth review of one of Mazda's most anticipated new models of the 2025 Mazda CX-70. This mid-size SUV enters the scene with premium ambitions, new powertrain options, and a level of refinement that might just shake up the segment. Whether you're already a fan of Mazda's stylish, driver-focused vehicles or you're cross-shopping against luxury brands, this one deserves a closer look. So buckle up as we walk you through everything from the design, interior tech, performance, pricing, and what it's really like behind the wheel. Let's start by taking a walk around the exterior. At first glance, the 2025 CX-70 makes a bold impression. It carries the unmistakable Mazda design language, known as Kodo or Soul of Motion, but this time with a wider and more athletic stance. The front fascia is sharp and aggressive, with a large glossed black grille that subtly hints at performance. The slim LED headlights stretch into the front fenders and feature a new daytime running light signature that gives it a futuristic edge, especially when viewed head-on. Depending on the trim, Mazda also offers blacked out accents and a unique mesh grille pattern that further enhances the sporty appearance. Moving to the side, the CX-70 shows off its proportions as a wide two-row SUV with a long wheelbase. This isn't just for looks. Mazda intentionally built the CX-70 with a rear-wheel drive-based platform, and you can see that reflected in its silhouette. The front overhang is short, while the rear has a bit more length, lending a premium, almost European SUV vibe. The fender flares are subtly pronounced, adding a muscular touch without going overboard. 21-inch alloy wheels come standard on higher trims and fill the wheel wells perfectly, while lower trims still get stylish 19-inch designs. The sloping roofline is minimal, so there's no compromise on rear headroom, and the integrated roof rails add utility without cluttering the aesthetic. At the rear, the CX-70 continues the clean and cohesive design theme. Slim LED taillights wrap around the rear quarter panels, echoing the design seen on the front. A horizontal chrome bar connects them across the liftgate, lending a wide and planted look. There's a subtle roof spoiler at the top and a matte black lower bumper with integrated dual exhaust tips. Even from behind, the CX-70 strikes a balance between ruggedness and elegance. Mazda's signature badging is kept minimal, with the CX-70 nameplate discreetly placed on the lower corner. Now let's take you inside, where Mazda has been pushing its interiors further into luxury territory, and the CX-70 might just be the best example yet. The moment you open the door, you're greeted with high-quality materials, clean lines, and an atmosphere that feels more European than Japanese mainstream. The dashboard design is horizontal and uncluttered, giving a sense of space and balance. Soft touch materials are everywhere, and depending on your trim, you can get premium Napa leather, suede inserts, and even maplewood trim for that extra touch of class. Front seats are wide, supportive, and designed with long drives in mind. Both driver and passenger seats are heated and ventilated on most trims, and memory settings are standard on higher variants. The steering wheel is leather-wrapped, with a subtle flat bottom and multifunction controls that are intuitive and tactile. The center console is wide, housing a traditional gear selector, drive mode selector, and a rotary dial for Mazda's infotainment system. And speaking of infotainment, the CX-70 comes with a 12.3-inch center display positioned far enough back to avoid fingerprints and glare, paired with a matching 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster that adapts based on drive mode. Mazda has stuck with its philosophy of avoiding touchscreen dependence while driving, so much of the interaction is done through the center dial or voice control. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both wireless, and the system is fast and responsive. You also get a head-up display that projects key info onto the windshield in a crisp, easy-to-read format. Audiophiles will appreciate the available Bose 12-speaker premium sound system, which delivers rich and balanced audio throughout the cabin. In the back, the CX-70 offers generous space for passengers. This is strictly a two-row SUV, so no cramped third-row compromises here. Rear seat passengers enjoy plenty of legroom and headroom, as well as standard USB-C charging ports, rear climate vents, and optional heated seats. The rear bench can be split 60/40 and folds nearly flat, making way for a spacious cargo area behind. Mazda claims up to 75 cubic feet of cargo space with the seats folded down aplenty for weekend adventures or a Costco run. Now let's talk performance. The 2025 Mazda CX-70 is built on the same large vehicle platform as the CX-90, and that means it shares some impressive engineering. You get a rear-biased all-wheel drive system, and a longitudinal engine layout is something that's usually reserved for performance or luxury vehicles. The base powertrain is a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-six engine, mated to a 48-volt mild hybrid system. This setup delivers 280 horsepower and 332 pounds-to-feet of torque in standard form, or up to 340 horsepower and 369 pounds-to-feet in the high-output version with premium fuel. Both versions are paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that's smooth and responsive. The mild hybrid system adds low-speed torque assist and improves fuel efficiency without the complexity of a full hybrid. Mazda says you can expect around 24 miles per gallon combined, which is quite good for this segment and power level. But if you're after maximum efficiency, the CX-70 will also be available as a plug-in hybrid, using a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine and electric motor setup, offering about 39 miles of electric on range and around 323 total horsepower. That's a solid option for commuters who want to use EV mode during the week and still have gasoline flexibility for road trips. On the road, the CX-70 delivers the kind of driving dynamics we've come to expect from Mazda. Steering is precise, body control is tight, and it feels lighter than it actually is. The rear-wheel drive bias gives it balance in corners that most front-heavy crossovers just can't match. Ride quality is firm but composed, especially with the adaptive dampers that come with higher trims. Whether you're carving a canyon road or cruising on a highway, the CX-70 feels confident and composed, with a level of driver engagement that's rare in this class. When it comes to safety, Mazda doesn't cut corners. Every CX-70 comes standard with a full suite of driver assistance tech, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection. Higher trims add a 360-degree camera system, front cross-traffic alert, and an upgraded radar cruise control that can handle stop-and-go traffic more smoothly. As for pricing, the 2025 Mazda CX-70 starts around $40,000 for the base turbo preferred trim, which already includes AWD, synthetic leather, heated front seats, and that big infotainment screen. Move up to the Turbo Premium or Premium Plus trims and you'll add features like ventilated seats, panoramic sunroof, and the upgraded sound system, with prices climbing into the mid to upper $40,000 range. The high-output Turbo S models, with more power and real Napa leather, start closer to $52,000 and can top out just under $60,000 when fully loaded. The plug-in hybrid variants sit in a similar price range, depending on configuration and incentives in your area. It's not cheap, but it's worth noting that Mazda is clearly aiming at luxury crossovers like the BMW X3 or Acura RDX, rather than mainstream rivals. And when you compare features, build quality, and performance, the CX-70 holds its ground and maybe even pulls ahead in some ways. So, what's the verdict? The 2025 Mazda CX-70 is a bold step forward for Mazda, combining premium design, real performance, and everyday usability in one seriously attractive package. It's not trying to be the biggest SUV, or the flashiest, but it nails the essentials of driving enjoyment, interior refinement, and thoughtful technology. If you're looking for a two-row SUV that feels special without going full luxury badge, this should be at the top of your list. Thanks for watching today's detailed review on Car Drive Next. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into the latest cars, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss what's coming next. Have a question about the CX-70 or want to share your thoughts? Drop a comment below. We always love hearing from you. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and keep exploring.